Once upon a time, there was a cheerful young milkmaid named Patty. One bright morning, she set off to the market, balancing a pail of fresh milk on her head. As she walked along the path, she began to daydream about all the wonderful things she could do with the money she would make from selling the milk. "I'll sell this milk and buy some eggs," Patty thought to herself. "And with those eggs, I'll raise chickens. Soon those chickens will lay even more eggs, and I'll sell them too. With all the money I'll earn, I can buy a fancy dress and some sparkling shoes." She continued to daydream as she walked, picturing herself in her new clothes, dancing at the village fair. "All the young men will want to dance with me," she smiled to herself, "but I'll just toss my head and refuse, and they'll all be so jealous." Just as Patty imagined herself tossing her head proudly, she did exactly that, but in doing so, she knocked the pail of milk off her head. The milk spilled all over the ground, and with it, all her dreams of eggs, chickens, and fancy dresses disappeared. Patty stood there staring at the spilled milk, realizing that she had been so lost in her daydreams that she hadn't focused on the present moment. Feeling disappointed, she sighed. "Oh, how foolish I was to count on things I didn't have yet." Patty returned home, having learned an important lesson. From that day on, she worked hard, but she always remembered to keep her feet on the ground and not let her daydreams carry her away. Moral: don't count your chickens before they hatch. This story teaches us that while it's good to dream, it's important to stay grounded in reality and focus on the present, as not every dream will come true exactly as we imagine.